Does Pat Hughes belong on the Mount Rushmore of Chicago sports broadcasters? Ooh. And I think to do this, we have to figure out the people who are no doubt on Mount Rushmore of Chicago sports broadcasters.
Harry Caray.
So Harry Caray, that's one out of the four.
Okay. Harry Caray's on there for sure.
I think it has to be Jack Brickhouse. And I think as we kind of go on, more people don't even, I don't have a lot of, I don't think I ever heard Jack Brickhouse announce a game. But I appreciate what he was, and, for decades and decades, he was the only person talking to Chicagoans when they would tune into the radio or TV to watch the Bears or the Cubs.
Yeah.
So I think Jack Brickhouse is would you agree?
I would agree Jack Brickhouse has to be on the list, but now you're talking about having three guys that called Cubs baseball.
That's where this gets tricky.
I know Harry did White Sox too, but to put three Cubs is very... No matter how great Pat is, and he is great, and not only should he be in the Cubs Hall of Fame, he should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Right.
But
we have two spots now, so let's talk about it.
Okay, we got two spots. You have to have somebody from the Bulls, and it has to be Red Kerr.
Okay.
Oh, wow! You're just going to eliminate a team that had 6 championships. Who are you going to put in there for the Bulls?
So you wouldn't do you wouldn't do Jim Durham or Neil Funk there?
I wouldn't. Red Kerr is the voice that you always remember. Red Kerr's the one sitting there when Michael comes over and claps. What's the powder? It's Red. It's Red getting excited when they beat Cleveland and Michael's pumping his fist in front of Elo.
So I would honestly say, like, Stacey King has a chance of, if you were to put Red Kerr on there, I think like in 10 or 15 years, like you could probably say Stacey King's going to supplant him.
Stacey's my guy, but he can't replace Red Kerr. Red Kerr, first of all, was the first Bulls coach ever. Right? And then he became the broadcaster of a team that was a dynasty. The Bulls, guys, no matter how good they get at some point, they're never going to be Michael and Scotty. So the broadcaster's never going to be Michael and Scotty. Stacey's been plagued with bad teams.
I don't want to give you the spot yet. I'm sorry to the memory of Red Kerr. I don't want to give you the spot yet.
Okay, I'm just saying we
have two Cubs. We have Caray and Brickhouse.
I would take Red over.
So you have to have one White Sox guy, right? So it's got to be Hawk Harrelson.
Has to be
regardless how anyone feels about him.
So there's three.
He had the last 5 or 6 years of his career was when he got kind of sulky, when the Sox were just terrible. But you go back during the Big Hurt and Robin Ventura and Jack McDowell years, like it was pretty damn fun. Right?
Yeah. So that leaves you with one spot, Kevin.
So Hawk Harrelson is third.
So, Jeff Joniak is great. I've always loved Hub Arkush talking Bears football.
Right.
There's some great names there, but those guys aren't going over Pat Foley or Eddie Olczyk, who I just said was the greatest hockey analyst of all time.
I found that interesting, by the way, because I actually don't know a lot of hockey analysts, and I know Eddie O is great, but I don't know if he's like the greatest of all time.
I mean, well, just give me someone better. There might be somebody, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Edzo does the Olympics.
So I think Pat Foley gets the 4th spot.